Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. We're here once again with the wheel. We're gonna spin it, see which viewer submitted challenge is going to be rolled. Alright? Who knows what it could be? And it is... Check the VIP. Alright, this is a simple enough one. We're gonna run a full Zwei team. Except we're also gonna have one person that we're gonna designate as a VIP that isn't a Zwei ID. And we just need to protect them with, as much as we can. Alright, give me a minute to build the team, and then let's get straight into this. Alright, here's the team. We got the 4 Zwei units, and we're gonna be protecting Basie Song, I think. I think that's a funny choice. So we're gonna need to, that's our VIP, so we need to protect him with our lives using the power of the Zwei. Okay, it started with Tremor, so like a bunch of Tremor stuff is gonna show up, but like, our actual Tremor synergy is basically non-existent because it's just Sinclair. Issue is Sinclair's got Tremor, Rodion has Poise, and the other two Zwei units don't have anything, and Basie Song has Sinking, so there's no synergy whatsoever. So I'll probably just go for Carmilla. It's a logical enough choice, I think. Dreamy Electric Sheep, sure thing. And a fight. Okay, cool. Obviously, our turn order looks something like that. Yeah. Let us commence forth, as they say. Okay, yeah. It's the automated factory floor, so there's gonna be a couple of guys like this, which is fine. Got pretty good sloth in this team. That is interesting. I think it might have just been lucky because 2 of those are just like skill 3s though. But yeah. I wonder if you get like Sun Shower or something like that, like the Sun Shower EO gift to make some use out of it. We also do have some synergy with Sloth from you, so maybe we could. You don't have any Sloth, I think you're the only one who doesn't. I guess you do have Everlasting though. We need Pride in order to set that up, and yeah, as expected, we don't have any Pride, okay. Maybe we get like a EU gift that gives us more resources then, right? Then it could work out. Yeah, nice. Law and Order, these guys are /weak, so yeah, good to damage. Good damage. And we should just be able to kill these guys here. It is still so funny about how like the Zwei IDs are like split, like half of them have Zwei handers and the other half just have like weird batons. And half that have weird batons are the ones that are bad. Got him, but yeah, I do think Zwei definitely is fairly likely to get another banner sometime. It's definitely not the association that needs it the most, not by any means. But it's got 2 good units and 2 not great units. They were trying some interesting stuff with Rodion, and I think it could have worked if they made her kit interesting. I like the idea, like, of just... I like units that are super shield-oriented, right? Because that's cool. Stuff like DHE Rodion, but, like... Zwei Rodion, her shield comes from her self-poise count, and she doesn't have any potency. There's not really a reason why it's poise. It should have just been self-tremor. That would have at least been a little bit more, thematic with you being tremor. I could definitely see, like, Zwei being poise maybe, but no, not really. I'm sure you could stretch it, but, like, nah. Tremor makes the most sense for Zwei. Even Zwei handers, like, should work well with Tremor. Although, saying about getting new Zwei IDs, I don't think we really need more Tremor for a decent while. Each of the associations has, like, a status effect that's, like, associated with them so far. Except Zwei, though, because they have 1 Poise unit, 1 Tremor unit, and 2 unstatus effect units, which makes it weird. Because, like, obviously, like, she has Poise, Sank has Poise, Liu has Burn, 7 has Rupture, DHE has Sinking, Ufi has Tremor. So that means, like, there's no association that has, like, Charge yet, but I'm sure when we get Trace, that's almost certainly going to be charged. I feel like we'll have to see, I guess. But like, we're definitely gonna have to get more repeat stuff, right? Like, if another association is Burn, I wouldn't be surprised. Trace could also be Burn. I could see it. We don't know much about, like, the other associations. Yeah, like, 8, Deviat, like, we don't even fully know what 8 does. It's something related to the lake. People theorize that the 8 logo is like the logo on Ahab's hat, which would make enough sense. Certainly interesting if so. Yeah, Deviat is like the male people. No idea what status effect they could be until we have to see them, I think, to figure out like what exactly that entails. And not necessarily mail as much as special deliveries, right? They might not necessarily... They might do be just generic mail-y stuff, though, right? I don't know, it seems weird. We'll see it sooner or later. And, of course, Dodeca, we haven't even heard the name of yet. So, anyone's guess. I still believe it's gonna be medical-themed. And, we'll see, I guess. These guys should die, simple enough. I've kind of been rambling a bit so far. That's how it goes, though, usually, right? That's how it goes. Nice. For VIPs doing work. And they did kill, cool. Victory. Yeah. I still think getting new Shiites seems very likely at this point. Either that or they're gonna, you know, wait until we'll purchase 5, I guess, for a Eugen IT. Surely we'll get some random Shi stuff before then, though, right? Surely. Surely. Sure, let's just upgrade that stuff. Why not? We've got, like, no Trevor whatsoever. And it could be either of the 2 cyborg bosses on this floor, since they both have the same weaknesses. Pink shoes it is. Okay, cool. We can kill you. I'm killing you. I'm killing you. I pressed the wrong button, didn't I? Ugh. I meant to mute for that. Apologies. I knew I was about to sneeze, and, I pressed the button to increase my sound instead of turn off my mic. That's unfortunate. Hopefully it didn't sound too bad. Yeah. I thought it's bothering me a bit today. Don't really know why. Just kind of seems like it's happening. There's not necessarily a reason for it. Ugh. Maybe I need to drink more water. Maybe that would probably help. Nice. A little bit of a standoff. Yeah, it seems like I've actually just lost my voice now. It's okay. Sneeze was too strong. Okay, no, I think I'm feeling better now. I've semi-lost my voice, I think. That's weird. Real weird. Guess it happens, though. Sure, you do that one, you kill you, one-sided, cool. We got that Rose Spinner Merceau passive to reduce enemy clash power when they have Tremor. Riveting. We're doing decently on Tremor thanks to All-Sting Bracelet, right? We don't have, like, any count. I don't even know if Sinclair has any count affliction. I think that might be part of his issue. I think he's only potency. So we'd need to get, like, Nixie Divergent to get, like, any Tremor count whatsoever on this non-Tremor Tremor team. That's a little interesting. That's fine. We're slowly doing damage. Not very fast. Not very fast at all. Let's see if we can win some of these clashes. Sure, if the VIP put himself into a precarious situation for the sake of the bit. I'd like to kill you this turn. I mean, we're Zwei, like, we're fine getting hit a little bit, right? We'll do this. This way we could hopefully be able to kill this one. Yeah, cool. Just to get it out of the way. This turn's a little iffy because, you know, they've become desirous. So they've got more skill slots and stuff. And that's always scary, but that's fine. You're getting hit a little bit. You should be fine. You are weak to Lust, though, yeah. A little unfortunate, but that's fine. Okay, you gain some protection for that Clash loss, so that's cool. Okay, that guy's almost staggered. Could have staggered him before he landed the hit on Faust. Faust is going to take 30 SP damage at the end of the turn. Alright. That's fine. It happens. It happens. Do that. Do some decent damage, hopefully. And stagger the bottom one, I think. Maybe kill the bottom one if we're lucky. Top one, we can just hope we do enough damage here, but... Clipping Claw is fairly annoying in Mirror Dungeon 4. Simply, it's just a lot more tanky than you'd expect. Simply due to the stagger threshold being so far away that you basically can't stagger it until it's already dead. Unless you're tremoring and stuff, but we may have tremor on this team, but our only burst is Sinclair's skill 3, or going for an ego, right? If we can get something to give us some pride resources, we do have Everlasting, which is strong, of course. That's just one side here. You should die here. Yeah, and look at that. You're about to get staggered, but you're also at 9 HP. So it's just unfeasible without Tremor. It's very odd. Liberty Cloppy in particular is just super weird about that. We get Carmilla now, cool. Give me a random ego gift, crime and mistake. Sure. Now what do we want here? Nixie Divergence, maybe? We don't really care about the fusion gift. We don't really care about Bellatrix stuff like that. I just want to actually be able to build up Tremor, so I think we should probably get Nixie Divergence. Because otherwise we just can't build up Tremor at all. Isn't exactly great. I'll take the eyeball though. Maybe we'll get some benefits. Oracle, sure. Not you. Bellatrix, sure. Okay, we just got both the tier 3s right then and there. And I'll take Sticky Muck. Because why not? We've got some Pierce, some Glenny, right? Oh, nice. Tomorrow's Fortune, so we have more options from basically everything now. That's cool. I kind of hope we get more Tomorrow's Fortune-y type stuff. It's a fairly unique and strong EU gift. Like, imagine getting an EU gift that's like, oh yeah, gain more stuff in shops. Like, something like adds just another like slot in the shops or something like that. That could be pretty good. And the obvious thing is if you super bad late, but that's true for a lot of ego gifts. I really feel like ego gifts like Tomorrow's Fortune and like Milepost Survival and some other stuff like that should just be like unobtainable on the final floor. I don't know. Getting like early game stuff late game in Mirror Dungeons just... it feels sad, right? Because you could have gotten like anything else. I know, in general, I don't think you should ever only have one option for an ego gift, right? I feel like you should always have two and you should be able to choose between them. Because as time progresses, we're going to get more ego gifts that you actively don't want, right? And I hope for more ego gifts you actively don't want. More stuff like White Gossipium that's really good for certain teams, but really bad for others, because it's got like a downside, right? And that's cool, that's unique. However, if they're going to have more stuff like that, they're going to need to make it so that you never are forced into only one ego gift, right? You can choose between two basically always. Like rewards cards. Like whenever you choose to gain a random one. You really should be able to deny it, right? Because you can just get Gossipium if you're unlucky, and if you're really unlucky, it might be a while before you get to another shop or something, and you're just stuck with White Gossipium on, like, a Tremor team or something for who knows how long. Any more interesting, I think. I don't know. Just like a bass guitar is fortunate now. Just for the things we only get one option, I think you should get two. We'll have to see what they do for Mirror Dungeon 5, because they've already like made like huge changes with every single Mirror Dungeon. I really wonder what direction they could take it next. We'll have to see. Like, you can theorize all we want, but I don't know, the main thing I kind of would hope for is like negative modifiers you can choose from. Like, obvious, like, comparison is, like, Heat System from Hades, right? Something like that. It's in a lot of games. And it works really well in roguelikes, because you can just basically choose a bunch of negative debuffs to take for the run, and you maybe, like, get more Starlight or more rewards from taking a bunch of debuffs, but it also makes it actively harder, right? I hope if they do that, they add some that are just, like, genuinely so detrimental that, like, you really don't want them. I hope, like, a run where you did, like, all of them would be nigh, like, impossible, right? Like, imagine, like, you choose, like, what downside that's, like, all your units are brought down, all your units in Ego are counted as upside 1, or something like that, right? Take double damage from all sources. Bunch of random mean stuff like that. I think that would be super fun. We'll have to see, though. It's a logical direction to take Mirror Dungeons in next, and it could allow for a lot of, like, more variety when doing certain runs, right? You'd be like, oh yes, this run I'm gonna be doing this shenanigan, so on and so forth. Okay, Flexible Suppression does some decent damage. Big guy gets up to Instinct 4 immediately, Frenzying, which is to be expected, but the little two were only hitting 2 each, so they're not gonna get mad. As I like to play this, right? You might get dodged. No, nice hit through both dodges, cool. And that's fine, because yeah, Frenzy, yada yada. We can Strong Strike you. Do we have any other single coins? Deflect actually works. Okay, cool. So now these two aren't gonna enrage either. This turn we just focus on making sure you die. Like that, sure. Oh no, we get enough shield to not take any damage anyways, what a shame. Shh. Love this skill 1 so much. The 16 bleed's a little mean, but it's only potency, so it's not the biggest deal. And you are, because you're frenzied, you do take more damage this turn, so yeah, you go down. And you should die here. Nice. Didn't even need the Rodion attack. Deflect, 3 instincts now, so you're not quite frenzied, and same for this guy. Although maybe we should have frenzied at least one of them just so they take more damage, and they don't go for the annoying evades, but yeah. It's not something to worry about, I don't think. Do something like that, cool. Do some decent damage to both, they're both gonna get frenzied next turn, assuming they don't get staggered here. They might get staggered, we'll have to see. We're going for some decent attacks. Law and Order and Guardian, notably, are fairly strong slash attacks. Yeah, bottom one gets staggered. Does Gregor do enough to stagger top one, though, with the Guardian? I don't know if he does. Maybe. They are weak to Gloom. Yeah, he definitely does. Cool. And you also stagger the bottom one. So they're both staggered, they're both ready to be killed. Cool. You may be frenzying, but it doesn't do anything for you. Cool. I love Zwei Gregor so much. It's one of those units that, like, I don't think he's insanely good, but he's so fun. Does the stupid defense level up? I should do Zwei Gregor solo again soon. One of my favorites, because, like, he just gets so much defense level, and it's so nice. I don't know. Yeah, we'll grab Nixie Divergence here. Random Ego Gift. What do we get? Oh, Naglet Hammer Scriptures. We don't have anything that inflicts bleed in our entire team, but, like, I appreciate the sentiment. I mean, go for Kaleidoscope to actually get some decent usage. You know what? I'll do that. I feel like I haven't gotten Kaleidoscope on an actual, like, themed run ever. So, you know, it's decent synergy, right? Alright, what do I want to enhance? Carmilla, probably. Could upgrade next game version to be a little bit more. Carmel plus plus is just a funny option. If we get, you know, lucky, we can upgrade. Okay, we can upgrade at least once, right? Okay. Not the biggest deal. Let's see. I'm probably just middle-ish, yeah. Looks good enough. We'll take you. Oh. Nice, we passed it anyways, cool. Once again, it's more bleed stuff that does basically nothing for us, but, it's at least something, I guess. How you doing, Gregor? Good dog. Let's see, okay, guys, I'm gonna be too big. This floor shouldn't be too bad in general. I think Dongbaek might be the boss of this floor. I still don't remember for sure what her weaknesses are, but I think that was hers when I briefly looked at it. I'm not fully sure, because it was like, what, slash gluttony pride? Is that what Dongbaek's weak to? I can't remember anything else. I can't imagine anything else in this floor being weak to that, so probably. Because what are the other options on this floor? I know it's obviously Dongbaek, Drifting Fox, and one of the other Can't Afford Avenues. I don't know which one. Because I think Brazen Bull, Fairy Gentleman, and so no one will. It's either so that no one will cry or Shock Centipede. That's the other option on this floor, and the other one's on the other floor instead. The, you know, right? I know it's weird. I think. Either way, we press on. We kill all those guys. Cool. We've got a bunch more random normal fights we gotta do this floor. Should be pretty manageable though. You might hear Gregor panting in the mic. I don't think you will, but you might vaguely hear him panting. He's a little tired. He just went on a walk. A long walk, so he's nice and exhausted. Good boy. Strong strike, a little bit of damage, cool. It's certainly an interesting skill 3 for Sinclair, because it is blunt fragility, but it is same turn. It's like one of the only blunt fragility in the entire game. I know base Ishmael also is like 1 blunt fragility, and that might be it, honestly. I can't think of any other blunt fragility off the top of my head beyond those two. There might be something else random, but I don't know. You're not really striking it. I'm sorry. It's weird. Especially weird because none of the 7 units have blunt fragility, despite there being, like, there's a slash fragility 7 unit, and there's a pierce fragility 7 unit, with super heavy focus on that for each of them, but nothing for blunt. Even though, you know, there's some pretty strong blunt attacks with 7, Otis. That's fine. Random U gift, we like gambling, cool. Yeah, that's definitely going back because none of the actual Can't Afford Avenues are weak to slash or weak to those. I know that Drifting Fox is similar, but Drifting Fox is also weak to Pierce, so it's obviously not that. Gloom Resonance for a bit, sure thing. Might as well. If we can, right? Like, we don't really gain much benefits from Gloom Resonance. I think the 2 Gloom Resonance is important for the Faust passive, I think it is. But that's about it, and it's not the biggest deal. Where's her owned? It might be her. I know her support is 2 res. Yeah, that's owned. It's her support. Yeah, 4 res, 2. Oh yeah, yours is the 2 gloom res. Yeah, and here's the 4 gloom res, which is an interesting one, but like, you're actually fairly fast. Yeah. So that makes sense. Damage of the 2 others placed after the unit on the dashboard. It's interesting. Do wonder if we're gonna get more units that like synergize with the weird dashboard stuff in the future. LCCB Rodion has some interesting bits about like getting benefits for like being adjacent to like a blunt skill, but doesn't really warrant it at all. I don't know. There's definitely cool things that could be done with that. If it was to be like built around a little heavier. More team variety could be cool, right? I am kind of surprised we've gotten so little synergy around using specific damage type teams, and I know it's fairly like standard stuff, but like we're getting EO gifts for it now. I wouldn't be surprised if we get stuff like that soon. We'll have to see, I guess. Maybe one day. Who knows? Maybe we're gonna get like a season at some point. Maybe season 5 is gonna be like you know, slash season or something like that, right? It's possible. I mean, I said that like season 3 wasn't like the Pierce season, where basically everything was Pierce, beyond, you know, a couple things that weren't, but super heavy benefits of Pierce. Nice. We get our event now. And we get to fight Dongbaek for the Kaleidoscope. It's fitting. I think that was the wrong option. Whoops. Yeah, I autopiloted. And I should not have autopiloted. Dongbaek time. Losing some SP before this fight is really bad, actually. Yeah. Well, we're gonna rely on favorites. Just gotta hope we're fine. And we don't get some, like, grabbed by the flowers, right? Because that would be unideal. Maybe we shouldn't have, like, the VIP person be the one doing that then, but... It's fine, I'm sure. We'll be fine. Cool, yeah. Okay, evaded a little bit, but only a little bit. Stacking some decent tremor on you for next turn. Maybe we can get some benefits there, I guess we'll see. I mean, you're getting debuffed if nothing else, so that's cool. And you can never run out of tremor count effectively, because we don't have anything that reduces tremor count. And you're going to gain 1 tremor count each turn because of how Oscillating Bracelet works. Okay, it's going to be lying to us here, so we gotta hope that we're fine. It's only 1 paralysis, really doesn't seem that worth it. That's fine. We can ego just for safety, I think. Probably a smart move, just for safety, right? Guardian wins against that, cool. We really should have used the ego on the mass attack, you know. Thinking it through a little bit more logically, but, oh well. That's fine. We win these. You'll do your funny transition thing. We get our blubber bubble. And I think that's what really counts in the end. The blubber bubble. There's also to destroy the evasion, so that's good. Don't need to worry about getting too many of the petals from that. Well, you've got a decent bit, but that's how it goes. I love the transition so much. It's so cool. Let's see. We can do this. We can do it a little smarter though, right? Yeah, cool. We do this. We can clash one of your attacks and do a bunch of damage to all these flowers. They resist Pierce, a little annoying, but don't really have anything good to hit all of them. Yeah, because while they're weak to slash, they resist lust, so like your ego, your corroded ego wouldn't really get that big of a benefit. That's fine. We'll just need to clash a bunch here. And hope for the best. It is a fitting fight to use Sun Shower on, though, so that's always cool. And it did enough, okay. I kind of get mixed up, because in the Dongbaek fight, like, the Farm Watch one specifically, the flower things there have so much HP, like 150 each, and they do not die to the mass attack spam. And that one you especially do not have enough skill slots most of the time, so it's really unfortunate. So we should just feel the Sun Shower and leave it at that and probably be fine. I guess we'll see. And we really need to not mess that up. Yeah. And, you know, you're gonna clash there. You should manage. Should at least Edo, though, yeah. Shh. Don't be too funny now. That's how we all die. Horrible death. Oh, you think it's so funny with your evasion? Well, let's see how you like being slashed to death. Cool, we got heads, so we get all of our SP back. Let's see it. Cool, all the flowers die, good stuff. We do some more various damage to you. Don't know why we were clashing with Suppress, but guess it's kind of deserved. And this should bring you into duel territory, right? I think so. Yeah, 100 damage to that. You're down to 300. What? Oh, I forgot to, yeah. We didn't hit all the flowers. Yeah, that's my bad. I see. Alright, Gregor, you're gonna take the duel. You got this. Must cover with dirt. Didn't bother, like, just keep on attacking Dongbaek because there's not really much of a point because the protection. We're gonna have to do this fight normally because we don't have any funny status effects with us. You can just get some random attacks off here. We could attack these. It doesn't actually matter. You don't need to free your allies or anything like that. Because normally you'd only have one skill slot on the person that's dueling. We're just making use of the fact that we've got two here to just be a little silly. Do some damage, right? Like, they don't get freed or anything. It's kind of completely pointless, but it's funny. So I like to do it. Oh, you've got to free our VIP, that's right. How could I forget? Yeah, we win the funny duel. We'll be able to brutally kill you next turn. Yeah, cool. And you just die. Yeah. We got a little bit of HP, so we need to go through a couple attacks, but Gregor finishes the job. Cool. That's a victory. A fairly long floor, all things considered, but not the biggest deal. We get Kaleidoscope now, so other identities from the same faction. I think that means we only get the 3 offense level up, because it doesn't count yourself in that calculation, assumably. I guess we'll see, though. Resolution. Not very useful. We go time killing time, of course. Gotta get our pocket watchers. I still need to get, like, the 750 pocket watch reward. Haven't maxed it out yet, because I haven't really been grinding. Let's get Yisong as skill 3. He is the GOAT. Might as well. Sure, we'll take Ziba later. We're already doing decently on resources thanks to having Oracle for a decent chunk of time, making sure that we're a little bit more balanced. Got a more balanced diet, as they say. Sure, we'll take the collection orders, or whatever it's called. None of the Yugis here are really going to help us, because like, we've got one person with Tremor. The warning notice, that's what it is. Yeah, bind, cool.
천천히 가자니까.
And it's you guys, so you're just defending this turn, so we can just kind of wallop you. Simple enough. Hopefully we'll do some decent damage. Guess we'll have to see. Right?
거기까지.
그 뭐냐 거의 칼로 물베기 아니야?
We love that in jam.
그 정도는 아니긴
Sure, it's resisted because it's slash, but you know, he's doing his best. He's the VIP. He doesn't need to do damage. He just needs to provide the moral support. And by that I mean probably pay the sinners, assumably that's what's going on. I mean, yeah, obviously. That's how it works. Do a little bit of that, sure. Looks good. And once again, they're resisting our slash attacks, but they will get staggered, which means that it doesn't matter past a certain point, right? You're getting your clash power up, all that sort of thing, yada yada. Let's just kill you. Beat him death with hammers. You're almost dead. Cool. Jam gets a kill here. Our VIP's putting in the work.
제가 만약 도시에서 야구 선수가 되어 홈런을 날렸더라면 이런 기분이지 않았을까 싶군요.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지.
And yeah, it's just you guys left, so we kill you. That should work. Killer can pretty easily take care of the one with the highest HP. A flexible suppression does a lot of damage after all. Patrolling. And a little bit of suppression. Cool. That works. And maybe we'll be able to fuse another one of the pocket watches here. We'll have to see if we get lucky with the events, because that's already one. Interesting. It's kind of fitting to get it on this floor. Interesting regardless. Stone Tomb, sure. I didn't want to go Nebula, because like I always go Nebulizer, right? So I figured might as well take the charge gloves. You know, we gain some charge every turn and stuff like that, right? So we could make use of like a curriculum vitae, or struggling, you would. You can make use of the curriculum vitae or charge bracer, whatever it's called. I still don't remember its actual name. Yeah, which is an interesting idea, I guess, right? Could make use of some weird ego gifts that really don't synergize with us whatsoever beyond that.
앞에 휘청거리는 적이 있군요. 저 정도면 꿀밤 한 대만 이렇게 따라와 주세요. 딱 때리면 쉽게 처리할 수 있겠습니다. 거기까지.
Nice. And a little bit of a bonk. Bonk. There we go, that one's dead. Cool. The bonk is powerful. Alright, a shocker. We get the 4 Gloom Resonance, our VIP gets the buffs allies after in the order. That's cool, I guess. Not really the biggest deal. But you know, we got to trigger it, so that's cool. But yeah, you got the buff, you got your 3 offense level up. You're gonna... someone else got it too. Was it Rodion? Yeah, I think it was Rodion that also got it, yeah. Sure. Or was it the damage or was it the offense level? I don't even remember. It's not a very good passive. 4 Gloom Res for that, yeah. Sure thing, buddy. Okay, we're definitely not getting the pocket watch after all. Good to know. Because that is just a pile of bones. Fun fact. What's the fun of that fact? I don't know. It's probably fun. You're having fun with it, maybe. Oh, we can get the information relay again. If your last is applied to no one, it's the 1 damage up, right? So it's 1 damage to 2 allies. Although if you're last in the order, I don't think it gives it to anyone. It doesn't look like it, otherwise Rodion. If it would gave it to the two before instead, like an assist attack type situation, then okay, cool. The VIP is getting hit a little bit. We're doing a bad job, I guess. That's fine. It happens. It happens. Sometimes you gotta let the VIP get walloped a little bit. For their own protection, right? I think it makes plenty of sense. Yeah, everyone else got staggered. That's good. Carmelo means that these guys get staggered basically instantly, so that's cool. Yeah, flexible suppression does plenty of damage to the one that didn't get staggered, so that's nice. Flexible suppression in general is just such a strong skill too. Love to spam it.
결국 마지막까지 서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까. 잘 들어. 아픈 거 생각하지 말고.
Cool, you guys have your tremor distribution shenanigans going on, not that it matters. Wonder if we'll ever get tremor distribution for ourselves. Maybe we get Murray or Divi IDs one day eventually. Don't know if we're gonna get it anytime soon though. Which is a shame. Self-tremor amplitude seems cool. Yeah, we didn't get either part of the pocket watch. Shh. That's funny. Who knows, maybe this was one part, or that, honestly, this could have just been the Iridivi hideout, and then it wouldn't even be any pocket watch parts in the entire floor. Which is a funny possibility. Let's get you a skill tree, why not? Oh, there's Curriculum Vitae, actually I want that. Just for the bit, right? Maybe we sell something here for a little bit more money. Yeah, the bleed stuff doesn't help us out. Sure, we'll sell both of those. Might as well. Enhanced gifts. We want Curriculum Vitae ++, so we get more benefits, because that's funny. Upgrade you again for a little bit more tremor. We get more charge. Riveting. Yeah, sure, we'll upgrade that. And nothing else we can upgrade because you don't have any tier 1s. Cool. Good enough, good enough. I just really want a Curriculum Vitae to be upgraded because I thought that would be funny. And it is, I think. Since it triggers basically immediately because we start with 5, we gain 2, so we'll be at 7 turn 1.
가서 할 수 있는 건 다 해보고 오라고. 저보다 한 주먹거리도 안 되는 놈들이니까.
You're doing your shenanigans here. That's fine. We've got Sun Shower after all. You can delete one of the evades, I think. That's good. And you'll be on other evade duty because I don't like that one. Shh. Simple as that. This evade isn't even that like big of an issue like ever, but I don't know. I just don't want to bother. Shh. Yeah, Sunshower deletes an evade pretty easily. You got heads, so your sanity remains decent. We don't have commemorative coin or something like that, so we don't gain, you know, stupid Sunshower gaming, but this will still do a lot, right? Weak to Sloth, weak to Pierce, all 3 of those things got staggered. So that's nice. Don't think we kill them this turn, yeah. That's fine, we'll Sunshower again next turn, maybe. Okay, that's fine. I was gonna say we have the option to Golden Sapling this turn, but like we don't need to at all. Let's try to see if we can get the Sun Shower off. We probably won't be able to, and that's fine. And I say it's fine because even if we don't get to use it because we get Time Ripper too low, we still save it for next turn, right? We don't, like, lose the ego in that situation. Which is nice. It's kind of better than how they used to do it, like, with... I really like just the immediate, like, phase end type thing. Because it means you don't spend more time going for attacks that would be more beneficial to save until you can actually do more damage, right? It's got its ups and downs, of course. Okay, we do manage to get the Sun Shower out, though, so that's cool. And we got heads again, so we maintain our sanity. Cool. Don't do a lot of damage, though, assumed because we hit the threshold for Time Ripper,
이런 건
and it just
몽키가 약이지.
stopped the attack from doing any more damage? We should have at least killed the minions, too, huh? That's weird. Yeah, there's some weird interactions, that's for sure. Don't really know exactly what went on there, but I don't really think it was fully intentional. We got the sloth damage up and stuff, so it's no big worry. Something like this, perchance, works decently well enough, I think. Flexible suppression should do decently. Not like the most damage, because, you know, slash resistant, but you are weak to gluttony, so it's something, I guess. And, you know, the amount of protection this guy has makes it so that our attacks just really aren't going to do much of anything first turn, right? That's how it goes. Sun Shower should be decent, at least. And we got heads again. We've been getting really lucky. I noticed we weren't at max sanity this time because it only counted us hitting one person last turn with Sun Shower, I think. Something like that. Because it technically didn't hit the minions, which is interesting. So there's some weird interactions going on, that's for sure. We have 711 damage, kill all those minions, a little bit of sanity gain. Once we hit, you know, 7 targets with that. A strong strike you just for fun. And then subdue throughout the one we've been kind of unga-bungaing. Time to be saved, yeah. Nothing we can do about that, but that's fine. If your speed is bad this turn, kind of is, not really. I think we might be fine. We'll gamble, yeah. No time to save. Punishment for time killers. Do we have anything good there? Not really. Am I just cavernous wailing that then? Yeah. Cool. And so now we're just going to keep on going all in on the one that's staggered. Do that. I did that for the Blubber Bubble, in case you're wondering. 4 Gloom Resonances for the strong Blubber Bubble. And we're just going to keep on hitting the one that's staggered, because staggered means that you don't resist slash, so that's good to see. Still resisting a lot of damage because of the 5 protection, but you're taking more, right? That's good. Cavernous Wailing, so that's we don't really need it that much, but it's nice to have, right? Just solid. Only you could gather all the sorrow, that's true. Alright, cool. And you're doing the thing again this turn, we might need it? No, it's still fine on speed. Yeah, the Cranium Vitae is helping out a lot on that front, I think, just giving us all a bunch of haste basically every turn. That's nice. Yeah, that seems pretty cool. What are you neutraling? That one? Okay, cool. We'll do that. That'll work. I think we're doing fairly decent. I think we're having a favorite on basically everything, right? So that's pretty good. The lack of tremor count means that none of these guys have any tremor whatsoever, because it just keeps on running out each turn. So that's a little funny. You're fairly low now, so we should be able to just kind of whale you down. Yeah, you're out of your funny time. Nice, cool. Bonk. And you're also doing decently, so that's cool to see. Staggered a lot of the brains there, I think. 2 of them, you know, that's a lot, basically. If you know, carry the 2, that sort of thing, right? But you don't have nearly as much offense level, defense level, all that sort of stuff this turn, so we can just wail at you. And you'll die. Maybe next turn. We'll have to see if we can do 600 damage in this turn. Don't really have a lot of good attacks, mostly just skill 1s. We've only got a single skill 2, otherwise we're only going for skill 1s this turn. Yeah. A little bit unfortunate, but it happens sometimes, right? McGregor, because he ADD'd, he's also spreading his charge around instead of just saving it, which I guess is fine. It doesn't really help us that much. It might hurt us if you don't get Greg and Potato Trigger because of that, but your skill 1 also gives you haste next turn anyways, so you're fairly fine on speed. Suppress was our one non-skill 1 we were going for this turn. Riveting stuff, I know. Cool, broke that part.
저러면 이제 메타작을 피할 방법이 없지.
That one's got a little bit of the shared time. It's not really shared at this point. That's fine. We need more time. You probably sure do, buddy. You're not gonna get more time though. This part is 20, and we're probably gonna drain the last of its time. Oh, we tied on that. Okay, cool, we're still fine. You're negative 45 sanity, so you're just kind of going to lose clashes on basically everything. So that's nice to see, at least. It's funny how, 12 brains share the same sanity. It's still kind of weird, because, like, it's still just one guy, right? It's just one guy who's managed to manifest as 12 people in his distortion. Just fairly interesting. Okay. I think Sinclair can get the kill with his skill 3 though. You're guarding, but it's not nearly enough to stop this. Bonk. And yep, down Time Ripper goes. Cool. Probably like the most genuine fight I've ever had with Time Ripper. Usually he just kind of dies. But that's what happens when you go for a team that isn't particularly focusing on a status effect, I guess. Gregor did so much more damage than everyone else. Yisong did the second most damage. That's because of the sun showering, I think. But still funny to see. We can claim our rewards, nice 200 pocket watches. We get our 3 battle pass levels, we get our 9 boxes, all that stuff. The usuals, right? Claim this. How are we doing? I'll need to spend some of these boxes for T-Dawn soon, but that should be fine. Wrong button, go to extract. There we go. We can do our daily polls. See what we get. If anything. Base Merceau. Sure. Oh, 2-star? Dead Rabbit Merceau. Riveting. Shh. And some more Merceau. That's cool. Can we get a triple Merceau day? I was hoping for it the other day, but no, we got a Gregor there. That's fine. 21 shard kind of day. Not bad. Not bad. But yeah, Zwei Gregor is really cool. The rest of the Zwei IDs are pretty underwhelming, though. Pretty, even super underwhelming, I guess is the better thing to say. But anyways, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!